Hey gang, it's Justin here with the Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and I want to talk to you for a few minutes about outsourced lease options. That's Outsourced Lease Options 2.0, okay? This is the next level stuff. This is not theory. This is not, hey, this is how a lease option strategy works. This is how you build your business and outsource it at the same time. Okay, this comes with absolutely everything that you can think of, that I can think of. Okay, I have endeavored to make this an exhaustive course. If you want to get into the lease options business and you want to grow it and you want to make this something that you can do from the comfort of your home, if you sit there in the comfort of your home right now, imagining what it would be like to not have to get up and leave the comfort of that home and go to a job and check in on that clock and get that paycheck from that boss. If you dream of having that shut up money, the ability to tell all those people to, hey, shut up because I don't need that anymore, then this is for you. I made this for you guys. This is exactly how I do this. Okay. It's exactly how I do the lease option business. It includes everything from scripts to trainings to agreements to on and on. I'm going to show you. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you if this is what you daydream of, having this kind of life, having this kind of freedom, then stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly what Outsourced Lease Options 2.0 will do for you right now. Okay, here we are inside Outsourced Lease Options 2.0. This is actually the course itself. I'm giving you an inside look, a sneak peek. It's an inside scoop. It's the way to wholesale pretty houses from your house. Guys, this is what I do. I feel guilty sometimes. I spend way too much time on my couch, okay? Entirely too much time on my couch. And I want to show you exactly how I do that. If you want to learn how to do that, this is for you. This is Outsourced Lease Options. Now, you could do this again. You can do this yourself, or you can use the materials included in the course to outsource it yourself to do these deals from your house. Do them consistently every single month, month in, month out. And you can also outsource these steps so that, much of this, if not nearly all of it, is, being done by someone else, an acquisitions manager, an operations manager of some kind, or a virtual assistant, or a team of all of them. You can see I've included here lease option basic training, because this particular 2.0 course is not about theory. This is not the theory of how wholesaling lease options works. If you're looking for theory, you'll need to buy someone else's course, or maybe go find me on YouTube somewhere talking about it. This is actually 2.0. It is the step-by-step how to do the business, okay, how to build the business. And so if you're looking for theory, there's a button right here for lease options basic training. If you want theory, you can just click right here, guys. All right, you don't have to go buy somebody else's course. It's right here for free. You can click that, and it'll take you to the basic training module, which you'll see pops right up when you click that, lease options basic training. And there's lots of videos for you there and materials as well. But if you want to get into the business building part of the lease options business, then the 2.0 course that we're talking about right now, that is the course for you. And I'm glad you're here, and I think that you're going to really enjoy what I show you here. Of course, if you need to access me, you can always jump on my calendar right there by clicking schedule now, and it'll pop up, and you can schedule as a new client, or maybe after we talk, you'll be an existing client, and we'll do some one-on-one mentoring. Now, you can see I've also got some recommended tools here. If you click this, it'll take you to the automated REI. If you click this, it will take you to PropStream. Okay, I do recommend both of those tools for this particular business building, because those are the tools that you and your team will need most. All right, there will be some other tools, and I'll mention those here briefly in just a moment. That is a module, but these are the two major tools, and so I put links to them right here on this page. The introduction video you can see here is really a breakdown of how the business works. I get the whiteboard out. I start talking about building an acquisitions team, and I also talk about building a dispositions team that will sell these property deals off for you, so you don't have to do all the work yourself. You can start to outsource this stuff to operations managers and virtual assistants. Okay, Now, let's scroll on down. Get started here. This is the module to begin at after the introduction. And you can see the first video is all about getting the right tools. Okay, now this video, I'm going to tell you all the tools you're going to need, the websites, the programs. It's not a lot, but there is some things that you'll want to go get and have ready for you and your team. And then here's where the magic really happens. In each module, there is a corresponding outsourcing button and materials button here. And I'm going to go ahead and click it. It says here, this one, for the tools module, on what tools you're going to need to get started in this business. It says here how to hire a team. Okay, if you click that, you'll notice, and each module is set up this way, it will open up a Google Drive folder. That Google Drive folder will have information in it pertaining to that particular module. And this one here, it says read this first and then hiring packet. There's two folders here. I'm going to click read this first, and oh, you can see a lot of things are in this folder for you. Okay, number one, there's several video trainings here on wholesaling lease options coaching call. Okay, this is where I'm coaching a one-on-one student, and I'm going over what you should be doing to get started. Okay, in this module, it'll be great for you to have insight and hearing it directly from me as a one-on-one conversation. Then there's also the outsourcing the right way video. There's how to outsource the right way, how to manage virtual assistants and operations managers training video, how to hire a virtual assistant training video, benefits of outsourcing. Okay, that's something important. You might want to start there, actually. That's a really good video. Also, there's some PDFs, some documents. One's called About Operations Managers and one's called Managing Operations Managers. Both great material for you. Okay, now if I had that was in the read this first package. If I choose the hiring packet, you can see it pops up some other things. It is the ad template for the virtual assistants and operations managers. So if you want to put an ad out there to hire a virtual assistant or operations manager, here is a template. Also, there's the first message that you'll want to send to them. So I kind of coach you along into getting into a conversation, breaking the ice with them. And of course, there's an English life assessment there so that you can definitely, assess them a little bit, judge them based on their skills, whether or not they're worthy for your team. All right, so let's go back here to the course. I'm going to slide down. The first major section after the getting started, getting the tools, hiring a team section is following the 2 steps to build your outsourced lease options acquisitions team. Okay, you can see there's 2 steps here: how to have endless lease option leads and how to call leads and get deals. All right, so in each one of these, of course, there is a video training, and then there is a corresponding outsource the step button. Now let's take a look just briefly at the how to have endless lease option leads. We're not going to look at the video. I'll save that for you, the video training on that, but let's go ahead and look in the corresponding button. And you can see here it says there's tool number 1 for getting leads. That's automated REI, and tool number 2, which is PropStream. All right, so if you click on tool number 1, automated REI, it shows you there a video training is there on how to do that. It also gives you a document that is the text messages that you should be sending out, okay, or you could be sending out, should be sending out with your team. There's also a folder in here called Building a Wholesaler Network to get leads, okay. There's a video training in here on that. There's text message templates for wholesalers. All right, so if you want to text blast and find wholesalers, there's several text messages here for that. And then you can see there's also a script for calling wholesalers and what to say. Okay, big time here, guys. I've tried to include everything that you need either to do this yourself or to outsource it yourself. Okay, so that's tool number 1. That's just automated REI. Now we could go over here to tool number 2 and look at PropStream, and you can see there's several video trainings on how to use PropStream to get motivated seller leads. PropStream advanced training, PropStream new leads notification. This is how you get set up where PropStream will let you know each time there is a new lead that you should be looking at. Okay, so you don't have to spend hours combing through it. You can just get notified when there's great leads. Secret motivated seller list. Okay, how do you find that secret motivated seller list? Right here in this video. Okay, I show you how right here. All right. Now, I'm not going to show you now. You'll have to get on the inside. Now, also, you'll see here that there's a skip tracing training on how to use PropStream to skip trace, how to use PropStream to find tired landlords. Okay, so we've tried to include everything here on how to have an endless lease option leads coming into your business. All right, now the second part of this acquisitions team building is that's getting leads, and now the second one is closing those leads, getting those leads converted into deals. How do you do that? Well, there's a video training there. Also, you can outsource this step, click that button, and you'll see that there is training videos here for you and your team on the seller benefits. And there's also training here that is it's a testimonial, it's a one-on-one coaching call that I did with Ashley, and she talks about how this works, okay? So to build your confidence and to show you, give you her experience as well. Now, you can see there's two folders. One is the VA pre-qualify and closers phone scripts. I'm going to click that. And you can see inside there is exactly what it said. There's deal closer training and there's pre-qualifier training. So if you want to have a virtual assistant or an operations manager calling leads and pre-qualifying them, then right here inside this folder is a training for that. And there's also a script for that, okay? So you can have your VA pre-qualify those leads. It's real simple. Now, if you want to do deal closer training, you can click that, and you can see there is the Mastering the Phone course inside this Google Drive folder. So you as the closer, or your operations manager as the closer, will benefit greatly from having this in-depth training on how to get on the phone with sellers and close them, okay? This comes with a role play session. It also comes with a seller call notes. All right, so you'll get this, you'll have a cheat sheet, but this is the deal closer training. You also have the pre-qualifier training. So we've tried to include absolutely everything you need to be a success here. Now that's the acquisition side. Let's take a look for a moment at the disposition side. And I won't go through all of these things, but I will highlight some of the major parts. Where to market your lease option deals. Video training there, okay? Let's take a real quick look at the outsourcing button, and you'll see inside there is three folders. One is Craigslist ad examples, one is Facebook Marketplace and paid ad examples, and one is a rentlinks.com rental example post, okay? So you get an example of what these ads should look like, okay? And then there's a video training, of course. How to pre-screen tenant buyers, okay? There's a video training on that. Also, inside the outsourcing button, you will find inside there is a video training on the benefits to the tenant buyer for doing the deal. You also find a cheat sheet for screening a tenant buyer, okay? Very helpful, very valuable for your team. Also, you will find a phone script for your tenant buyer conversation, whether that's you or your outsourced operations manager, or whether that's your virtual assistant, whoever's answering the phone and talking and pre-screening tenant buyers, there is a script there for you to help you get started. All right, we've tried to provide everything. Now, the next module in the dispositions or the sellings team, okay, you get deals, you sell them off. Here's the team. Here's another task that they do. They put the homeowner and the tenant buyer together, okay? Now, in this particular module, I'm going to click the outsourcing button, and you'll see that inside there we have all of the agreements that you're going to need, a copy of the full lease option closing packet. There's even a cancellation amendment if you need to get out of a deal, okay? And inside this is also a video training where I go through how to fill out the paperwork, okay? So if you want to know where do I put what goes on this blank and how does this work, that is how I show you right there exactly how to do it. Now, didn't I tell you we try to provide everything here, guys? So I didn't leave any stone unturned, I hope. Now, in the last module, it's called Cherry Picking the Best Deals for Yourself. I talk about doing sandwich lease options. This is not wholesale lease options in this module. This is sandwich lease options. And if you do decide to get into holding on to property deals as sandwich lease options, You want to stay in them as short-term rental properties in your portfolio. You want to make a monthly income and a back-end income when your tenant buyer buys. You want to keep that equity spread for yourself. Then you can do sandwich lease options. There is a video training for that. And there's also agreements here that you will need for the seller side, and then agreements that you will need for the tenant buyer side as well. Okay. So definitely a bonus if you really want to start getting into sandwich lease options and building your portfolio and your monthly income stream, your monthly cash flow. Now, here is an easy access button. If you want to grab all of the lease options agreements, you can do that here. And then, of course, at the bottom, if you need to schedule a call with me, I would love to talk with you about one-on-one coaching to help you put these pieces together. But this is an exhaustive training, guys, on how to outsource lease options, build your business, and outsource it at the same time. At the same time. Okay, so the decision is really yours. It's up to you. I've put all the materials together. You can see it comes with absolutely everything on how to get leads, how to close leads and make them deals, and how to market those deals, how to get paid, how to put everything together, how to outsource it all along the way. If this is what you want, now it's time for you to act, okay? You need to move forward. You need to step forward into your future and your destiny, okay? We are real estate investors. There is some investment that needs to be made. You need to, first of all, pay attention, and then there is a small fee for this course. It is not really it's not commensurate with what it is. Guys, I've been told, Michael Batista, in fact, from Automated REI, he took a look at this course and he said, hey, this is a $2,500 course. I don't know what you're planning on selling it for, but this is like a $2,500 course right here. And I said, man, I'm not even going to come close to that. It might be $2,500 course, but I'm not even going to do it for half that. I'm going to do it for folks that want to do it right now today. Okay. If you want to do it right now, I'm going to do it for you for a very, 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 very low reduced price. And you can find that right here below the video. So go ahead and move forward. Take a step of faith. Okay. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? Okay. This is not just some other course that you can get, well, I guess it could be if you don't take action. But this isn't just the run-of-the-mill stuff where I leave big blanks and all that, and you have to figure it out how to piece it together. Guys, I really, really care about you. I care about my students, and I wanted to create something for them and for you that will help you actually put the pieces together finally. Get out of YouTube University. Get off of that couch and put that Roku remote down. Put that laptop down. Put down that pad. Okay, and start putting the pieces together for yourself. You already know a lot of the theory, guys. Most of you know a ton of theory about how it works. You already know more than the sellers you'll talk to. You already know more than the tenant buyers you'll talk to. Now, here's how you put it into action, step by step, piece by piece, so that you can get that freedom and you can finally get to that shut up money. All right, I'll see you on the inside. Make the decision and do it now. It's shut up money.